Welcome to my channel Digital Challenge Academy with Rimanshu.
Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to clear up a very common confusion. What exactly is the difference between a browser and a search engine? I know you're using them every day, but by the end of this, you'll see them in a whole new light. Chalo, let's get started.
Okay, so let me start with a simple question for you. If I were to ask you right now, hey, which browser do you use? Just think about it. What would be the first answer that comes to your mind?
You know what so many people say? They say Google, but here's the catch. Google is not actually a browser. It's a search engine. And that right there, that's the confusion we're going to solve today.
Right, so coming to the first point, let's really understand what a browser is. The easiest way to think about it is like this. A browser is your car. It's the vehicle you use to travel on the internet. As you can see here, these are the real browsers. I'm sure you recognize these logos, no? You've got Chrome, Safari, Firefox. These are your cars. They are the actual software you click on to get onto the internet. So what does it do, really? Well, a web browser is just a piece of software. Its main job is to read this special computer language called HTML. Every website is written in it. The browser reads that code and turns it into the pretty, visual pages that we all see. Simple as that, really. And here's a little bit of GK for you, an exam fact you can use. The very first web browser was made way back in 1990, and it was called World Wide Web. Ha ha! A little confusing, I know. But the one that really made things popular, the first one with pictures and all, was Mosaic, which came out in 1993. Okay, so if the browser is the car, that's great. But how do you find anything? How do you know where to go? Well, that brings us to our second point, the search engine. Think of this as the internet's giant map, or even better, its massive library. Now, these are the search engines. Of course, Google is the big one, but there's also Bing, Yahoo, and others. The most important thing to get is that these are not apps on your computer. No, they are websites that you visit using your browser. So, a search engine is a special kind of website. You see, its one and only job is to help you find other websites. So, you get into your car, which is your browser, and you drive to the library, the search engine, to find out where the information you need is located. But have you ever wondered how it all works so fast? It's like magic, I'm telling you. It's basically a three-step process. First, these little programs they call spiders are constantly crawling the entire internet. Then, they index everything, like organizing a huge library. And finally, when you type something, they rank all the pages to show you what they think is the most useful. It's quite an amazing system. Coming to our next point then, how does your browser find any specific page out of the billions out there? Well, every single thing on the internet, every page, every photo, has its own unique address. And this address is called a URL.
You can think of it just like the address of your house. It has to be unique, right? Two houses can't have the same address. It's the same thing on the internet. No two web pages can have the same URL. It stands for Uniform Resource Locator, and it's what goes into that address bar at the top of your browser.
Let's just quickly break one down. So first you have the HTTPS part. That's the protocol, basically the rules of how to connect. Then comes the domain name, like www.google.com. That's the main address of the website itself. And anything after that, like /images, that's the path to a specific page or a folder inside that website. So let's quickly put it all together now that you know the pieces. You open your car, that's the browser. Then you drive to the library, that's the search engine, by typing its URL. You ask the library for directions, and then your browser takes you straight there. Simple, no?
So just one last time, so it really sticks in your mind. The browser is the car. It's the software that takes you places on the web. The search engine is the map or the library. It's the website you visit to find out where you need to go.
And now that you are an expert on this, please do one thing for me. Here's a little homework. Can you find and name a search engine that's well known for protecting user privacy? This is important because not all of these tools treat your data the same way. Do a little searching and see what you come up with. That's all for today. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one.